minutes old and mine. Thoughts come to me and fade away.
What's up and welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and I got a 1963 SS Nova. This motor came back as a 350 397-0010 on the back of the block. On the fender does say 383. This motor could have been built to this. I didn't build it, but I see aluminum heads on it. I know she's a hot runner, so we're going to check it out during the test drive. We've also got aluminum radiator here, no power steering. You can see the upgraded suspension down in the bottom. And we'll have a little fun. Real nice car. It's true SS. And this is another one we picked up there at the show. It's got disc brakes in the front. Dual exhaust out the back. Very clean up underneath. Check out the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Also have shipping and financing available for you at that website. Hey, if you're new to this channel, we test drive all these classic cars that you see in the background. And you can also see all of our inventory, which we update every Monday. I'm gonna have to use both hands to pull this hood down. It's a little stiff and I'm not bending it today. But I tell you what, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, we'll look around the interior, check everything out. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? I haven't actually tried it myself, so we're gonna find out here in a minute. I'm gonna say no, just because it's like missing a few parts. I'll probably be wrong here, but I don't know. Looking around, B&M shifter. Let's get my camera bag down on the floor. I'm using a GoPro Max today because my 7s are failing, but I did order GoPro 10, so I'm real excited. Should be here on Monday. While you're watching this, I'll be playing with a new camera. Headliner in this one is in great shape. Around the back window, the seals are not that close. That one over there mainly. There's a nice little scratch back here on the window though. Aftermarket gauges under the dash, showing 55,000 miles. You know that ain't true. Clock works. I'm not gonna touch the gas. Let's see what happens. Okay. Oil pressure's up. That came up quick. Gas gauge is up. Engine temperature's down because it's not up yet. Wipers. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. No wipers on this one. They're not working at least. Turn signals. Popping up on the dash there. They're blinking on both sides. Good deal. What about a blower motor? Yes. No AC. Do have a blower motor. If the heater core's hooked up under there, which I didn't look, then we'll have heat, hopefully. Horn? What? It doesn't work? All right, we do got gauges under here showing us the temperature. We're gonna wait on them, and then when they start coming up, we'll hit the road, see how she runs and drives. I did hear she's positive. How about on my Max? It's got a super view. Instead of wide lens, this is the super view. Same spot I put all the cameras. Let's go ahead and take off here. I did notice there's no seatbelt in this one, so we gotta be a little careful today. And yes, this is the first time I've personally driven it. I didn't drive it up there in Pigeon Forge when we picked it up. So let's roll out of here. Even though it doesn't have power steering, I mean, I'm not having any issues turning it. Check our brakes. Oh, it looks so far away in this one. That's all right. O'clock heat's coming at me. I'll let this slowpoke go. Come on, guy. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Speedometer's not coming up on the dash. Steering's pretty tight. I'm not used to having that tight of steering when there's no power steering. It's going straight as an arrow down the road. So yeah, we are in third gear. This is a low gear car. Let's see what she got. and getting on the brakes here. I feel pretty good. Not too bad. Just a low gear car here. The engine temperature gauge, I did let it sit there for a second. It hasn't come up. I don't know if it's going to come up. Kickdown's hooked up on this one. We don't need gas for this car. We already got it up there. And I do believe the gas gauge does work. Let's pull in this parking lot over here. I want to go ahead and lay the camera on the ground. We're going to get some undercarriage shots. I'm also going to slow it down. Start looking in every video what I'm going to do on the slow-mos. So as I'm coming up, I'm going to do front turn signals. As I come over the car and come out the back, it's going to do rear turn signals. I'll start including that in all the videos. And thanks to the subscriber that told me that idea, I love it, and it works. It does work. So let's try it out. Also, let me know what you think about Super View. This is bigger than wide lens. You can actually see all around the car as I'm using it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm really far away from you though. It's kind of weird. All right. Let's do this. Got you on that Super View. Makes my head look like a straight box. Alright. It's hot, man. I got the window up over here. It'll be alright. Let me know what you think about this. Wide lens or Super View? I don't know. Roll out. Looks kind of weird though. Let's go. Doesn't feel too bad at all. Pretty smooth going down the road. Thank God for this vent window. It's cooling me off quite a bit. Put her down in the first gear. There we go. I guess it skipped a gear when I shifted. Let's try it again. Should be 1, 2, 3. We got the main strip here too, so we're all the way down into first now. That idle is extremely low. I feel like it's gonna cut off if I let off the brake and the gas at the same time. Just softly do it. Softly do it here. There it is. Don't you dare, boy. No, no, no. All right. Try it, see if she cuts off. I noticed as video went on, the idle kept getting a little bit lower and lower. Still staying running right now, but tighten my mirror up too. Speaking of mirrors, there's none on the outsides on either door. Well, I guess I don't have to 2-foot. All right. We pulled into the lot now. We're gonna walk around this car, point out chips, scratches, flaws, picking out the flaws. Second half of the video, and there we go. That's parked. Made it back. Engine temperature is 200. We've been running it. Oil pressure gauge is about 35, and the temp up here doesn't work. Gas stayed still floating around quarter tank. Looks like the battery gauge is up too. So. All right, let's get out of this car. Go ahead and pop everything open. Get some detailed pictures. All right, I think it checks out good. All right. Okay, let's walk around this ride, point out any kind of flaws I can find. Check out maplemotors.com for the detailed pictures. We also have shipping and financing available, and I'll try not to miss something. Nothing. Try not to miss anything. There we go. I got the trunk open, the hood open, so I'm not, you know, messing the paint up with the camera, trying to open them one-handed. Let's get started right up here in the front. Front bumper on this one does look very clean. Around the grill, you do have a chip right here coming on down. Good tires, American racing wheels, up and over. Light scratch here, on down. There's also a light scratch there. Got a chip in the door, little scratch there. Paint's a little thick in the corner. Up and over, chip right here. Pretty small, nothing major. Touch up mark right there. Little scuff. Back here looks like they've had a spot that was damaged. You can see the discoloration. And the sanding marks right up here from where they tried to fix it. Touch up mark there. Midsection doesn't look bad. Let's hit the top portion here. Trim looks good. All the chrome looks good. Right here is flat though. And all this looks pretty good. Door handles, nice and clean. You got a flat spot here, here. You got some rust popping up in this section. Also got a little spot there as well. And down below the trim. See the paint's a little bit different color from here to here. And there's a chip. Back window on this one's not too bad. It does have a scratch here. Seal looks good, trim looks good. Dimple on the roof. So got a couple little bubbles in the paint up here. And this whole circle right here has what I like to call chemical peel. It looks like acne on the roof. You can feel it, you can see it. And it was probably done when they sprayed or mixed the paint. It's also back here in this section. When you hit it at different angles, you can see it. I know it's hard to see in the video because of the clouds and stuff out here, but it is there. Coming up on the trunk, this trunk looks awesome. They've definitely redone it and spatter painted it. Batteries are relocated to the back. Package tray is not all rusted up. It looks good. Trunk lid itself looks good. A spot there. And the seal is fairly new. Go ahead and shut down the hood or the trunk here. You got some chips right there on the edge. Also missing a lot of trim and emblems on the back. There's a ding right here in the trim. And it shuts easy. Coming up on the back bumper's in great shape, dual exhaust. Tail light's decent. No cracks going on here on this one. Spot here. Also have a spot there. Back window's got a nice little scratch there. Coming down this side, lower portion first, midsection, and the top. Same thing we did on the other side. We'll look. Got a chip right there, up and over the fender. Flat spot right here. Along with all this stuff, I'm not 100% sure if they just messed up with a buffer or what, but it's definitely under the paint. Chip there. Come on. Here we go. Back to midsection, got a little spot here. Couple little spots there. And there. Some chips on the edge of the door. Chip here. Also on the edge here. Over the top and the back. Light scratch on the trunk lid. This section's good. The other side had some rust popping up here. This one looks pretty good. Chrome's looking pretty good on this side too, except for that same piece. It matches on both. Around your front windshield. Got a chip here. Looks like she used to be red or orange. All right, made it all the way around. Let's open the door, check the interior out, get her started up, and conclude this video. There's a nice scratch right here on the back window. Door panel on this thing looks great. It's in good shape. Weather stripping, a little weak up top, but most of it still soft and looks good. Your jams. Carpet in this one looks great. In good shape. The shifter there is missing a couple things. Still works as it should. Seat is in great shape. Flipper forward. The back of it looks good too. Package tray could be redone. See how it's kind of buckling up. That back corner piece there, trim needs to be tucked on the headliner, but looks pretty good to me. We went and ate lunch and everything. It's been about an hour since the test drive. I haven't touched it to turn it on or anything. Let's just see if we can turn the key. Sometimes you got to give her a second. Yep, that's all it was. I could have gave her gas and it would started right up, but wanted to see if it'd do it on its own, and it did. All right. Put on out of here. Motor's pretty quiet, lots of room in the engine bay. You can tell they've redone the fenders and stuff. Upgraded pulleys. All right, this hood's very stiff. I can't get it down without two hands, so we'll just look over it the way it is. Come check over this other side. Couple dimples up here in the top. Scratch across the hood there. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, share, hit like. That helps me out quite a bit. It actually keeps me going up here. Without y'all doing that, don't get any views, so please help me out and I'll keep these videos coming your way. I want to thank you for watching. Look at maplemotors.com. We have financing and shipping available. We have 100 detailed pictures, and we can get you hooked up with some merchandise. All right, guys, I'm gonna go and do some more rides today. I have very little time and too many things to do, so I'm gonna try to get them done for you. Appreciate you watching. Thanks again.